All right, everybody. So for science and social studies, the week of 5/4 through May 8th, we have the following assignments to do, okay? So I'm going ahead and I'm going to start by opening up the student assignment schedule sheet. It looks like this, and I'll just walk you through what we're doing, then I'll go through it one by one. Okay, so as always, you're going to have a SMART goal, and that's posted in a Flipgrid link that's in Google Classroom. You will have a vocabulary assignment about Rome's decline. All right, this entire week is about the fall of Rome and kind of how that civilization ran its course into the ground. So you have a vocabulary sheet to do. You have a timeline assignment to do. Here is another Flipgrid assignment. Okay, now this is one where you're going to watch a YouTube video of me going through the decline of Rome, and you'll respond to a Flipgrid response. You have an Ed puzzle. You have a fun little Padlet about Cinco de Mayo, and then you have a current event document. Okay, now all of these can be opened up through Google Classroom, and I will go ahead and start with the vocabulary. Okay, so if you were to click, and feel free to follow along while I go through this as well. If you were to click on the vocabulary of Rome's decline, it would pull up this document. Okay, now for this document, I'll read the directions. It says complete the following table by using the web sources provided. Okay, that is the link right here. Ducksters, you guys use it, you know it. For this activity, I want you to read it, type it, say it, repeat it. Okay, after saying it out loud and repeating it, mark the box with an X. Hopefully this repetition will prepare you for a vocab quiz at the end of the week. So you guys, it looks like there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 words that I want you to look up. Okay, you can find those on Ducksters, and you can also use an online dictionary if you want for this. So as a direction state, you will type the definition in the first column. In the second column, say the definition out loud and then say it again. Okay, that repetition should help you guys remember it. And then all you do is mark an X once you say it, mark an X once you say it again. Okay, pretty simple. Now going back here, the next assignment is a timeline of ancient Rome. All right, the timeline looks like this. So I color-coded these documents this week to kind of help you break them apart. Directions, look at this link. Okay, this link on Ducksters is actually a timeline of ancient Rome, and you're going to choose the 4 most significant times of the Roman Empire from rise to fall. All right, let me admit. And once you pick 4 years or events, insert them into 4 boxes below and write a paragraph for each year as to why it was significant. Each year should have a 5 to 7 sentence response. So for the document, I've given you 4 boxes. In each box, I want you to put a year from the timeline from Ducksters, and then 5 to 7 sentences about why that time was so important. So let me go ahead and open this for you so you can see what I'm talking about. Close. Okay, so ancient Rome timeline. This spans from 753 BC all the way to the fall of the empire in 476 AD. Okay, it's about 1,300 years. Now, for this assignment, I want you to choose 4 of these dates. Okay, any 4 you want, but I want it to be 4 that you think are really important and significant for the Roman Empire. So I have already filled in box 1 for you. Okay, 753 BC, Rome is founded. I think that's extremely important because without this first, yes.
I'm sorry, I had to go sit for cereal, so I'm gonna go sit on a couch after I finish this.
Okay, thank you. So box 1 is already filled in because without that, there would be nothing to study. So Rome is founded. And then the next 3 are up to you using this, okay, using this website. Read through it, choose 3 more years, and then write 5 to 7 sentences for each as to why you think they are significant. And the next one here is a current event assignment, which if you click on it, it looks like this in this peach color. Choose a current event from the link provided. This is a good opportunity for you to find positive, happy news and shed light on positives in the world. Okay, use the template below that I created and share your findings. So this is on Dojo News. We've done it in class before, and on the top, you'll basically use this template and just edit it. Okay, so whatever the article title is, you'll list here the author and retrieve from the website you found it, which will be a link through this here. And then you have 4 boxes. I want you to fill in the summary. Okay, the summary is just a short statement about what the article was about. A personal connection box below that. Why did he choose this event? How did it connect to you? Have you had any experiences that were similar? Insert any images from the article or any images that relate to the article there. And then the takeaway. Okay, what did you learn from this current event? And try to focus on something positive that you learned from it. Okay, so this is a pretty simple assignment, but it's just a chance for you to look on Dojo News and try to find something that's cool or interesting or positive that you can focus on for a little bit. And then we have an Edpuzzle link here. Okay, you've done these before. You watch the video, answer the question. So if you click the link, it takes you here, and please log in with Google as you open that. Log in with Google. That way it's linked to your Google Classroom name and account. So you'll hit play, and then there are questions along the way, and it'll pause. And if you ever need to go back and watch more, just click on rewatch and make sure this assignment, I would do this assignment earlier in the week because it has a lot of good background information. And I'll do our Padlet next. Okay, so I did a Cinco de Mayo Padlet for this week. Looks like Emmanuel's already posted. So the prompt is, what does Cinco de Mayo celebrate from history? Does your family celebrate on Cinco de Mayo? And how can you celebrate this during quarantine? Cinco de Mayo was celebrated by Mexicans because it marks the anniversary. So it looks like Emmanuel was in the process of doing this. Yes?
Oh, can you hear me? I'm in a trampoline right now.
Okay. So it looks like Emmanuel was he's in the process of writing this right now. So yeah, what is Cinco de Mayo? Do you celebrate it? And since it's a little more difficult to celebrate during quarantine, what can you or your family do to still make it a good day and still kind of carry on the traditions that you've done in the past? And then our Flipgrid is our final assignment. There are 2 Flipgrids for the week. So if you open up the Flipgrid, I want you to go to the Homeschool of Mr. West. That's the link I did. And make sure you always drop down on the topics, okay? Because this week, you need to, 1, post a SMART goal. Okay, tell us about your SMART goal for this week. What do you hope to achieve this week, and how do you plan to do so? This should be something to do with schoolwork. Okay, it has to do with academics. So how are you going to complete it? It's basically helping you come up with a plan to finish your work for the week. And then this one is your last assignment. Fall of Rome into the Dark Ages. Okay, now this right here is a YouTube video that I made that just walks you through the fall and decline of Rome, and it leads us straight to the Dark Ages. So I'll read the prompt for this. Okay, all of your work this week is related to the fall of Rome. This assignment takes you further. After Rome fell, the Dark Ages began. In this response, tell us what the Dark Ages of Europe was. What caused it? How was this time different than a thriving empire? And watch the attached video and use other online resources if you need to for help. Okay, so for this, you'll do a response. It should be probably 30 seconds, and you are going to explain what the Dark Ages of Europe were. Okay, so once Rome fell, the Dark Ages began. And I'll give you a little hint. It has to do with all the government growth and economic growth and law and order that was created by Rome. Once they were wiped out, all that kind of went away and barbarians took over. Okay, so your response will be about that. And if we go back here, that should cover all the assignments for the week. Okay, so I'll go ahead and post this aspect to Google Classroom so you guys can reference it if needed. And so let me stop recording and we'll come back together as a whole class.